all looks like Tristan. Hi, welcome back. How are ya? Like Michael would say.
Getting shit on for doing the same thing every day.
It's just funny. Look, we got a baby!
Surprise!
Little Myrtle! Let me see. Let me see. You're so tiny. Oh my god, you're so cute. I haven't had a baby kitten like this in so long.
She does have
scaring
nails
you.
too.
Yeah, she does.
Oh, they fucking hurt.
Oh yeah.
She is
Yeah,
tiny.
I have scratches here,
Oh my god.
here.
Hey,
Battle scars.
Myrtle.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Little
She-
murmur.
I
Wait.
think I'm down to just having the one.
Okay.
Thankfully,
She
no two.
definitely
You are
lives
so
up to her
pretty.
name.
She is
Yeah.
pretty.
A little aggressive. Has she thrown any books yet?
No, she just flooded the bathroom,
Yeah.
And she screams.
and
Hi.
so meowing Myrtle.
Oh. She is so darn cute. Her color is gorgeous.
I think she's gonna get more orange as she gets
That's what
older,
I was
Like
thinking. It might get
Lucius did.
darker. Yeah.
which is gonna suck.
My god,
How
I still
are
have the
you?
fucking air conditioner going.
I just. Oh shit. Do you want to see her before I
Oh,
just
you're
let her
okay.
go?
She
You
can-
sure?
No,
Okay.
because I don't
She'll
want one.
wonder.
Okay.
No, I can't.
Hi, little Myrtle. Hi, Murmur.
She also has a staring problem.
She does.
No, Myrtle Turtle.
She's a bitch.
That kind of feels like wanting more.
But this is your
She's
first
kind of a
female
stalker,
cat
let's
you've
be
had in a
real.
long time, Michael.
She's kind of a
The what?
stalker.
So this is the first female cat you've had in a long
I
time.
know, and she actually likes me.
For now.
For now.
It's the femininity.
Yeah.
Other female cats don't like me. I don't know.
Oh,
why.
there she goes.
I have fun in the toilet.
I'm sorry,
You're
she's
just
so
gonna
cute.
hear the bidet going.
Also, we might get a surprise. I can't remember if I locked the cat door or not. So
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
yay.
anyway, so this week,
What
on top of
Why is this staring at me?
meowing Myrtle, we are doing another round of 20 questions, but this time it's with Erienne. Welcome back for episode 2 again.
Erienne, yay!
So we'll ask you the we'll ask you the question, you can
Okay.
answer, and then we'll, as a collective, reply with our answers.
All right.
So it's not just directed at you, but it is
You're the
directed
first
at
person to
Yeah.
answer.
I'm the
It's
I'm the
directed
main
at you.
bitch.
Yeah, you're the
Yeah.
main bitch today.
So,
Yeah. What
question
about side
1.
hoes? Okay.
Question 1. If you had to redo 1 year of your life, which one would it be and why?
2020.
That was a quick ass
Because
response.
that was the year that I graduated, and that was the year that I started college, and it was, in my opinion, I just chose the wrong college, and it really messed up my higher education perspective. Like, it just wasn't for me. Didn't
No.
like it. Hashtag 0 out of 10. Fucking hated it.
Well,
Plus, it was COVID. That did not
Yeah.
help.
Oh,
That kind of led
so
to
weird.
it intensified the problems, I feel like, but it wasn't the main cause.
Well, I think part of it though is like when you get right out of high school, it's like you don't know what you want to do really.
Yeah.
You're
I changed
just
my major,
fresh
like,
out.
3 times.
Yeah, I don't blame you in that
Yeah.
way.
For me, I don't know what year it would be for me, honestly. Probably either 2011 to the year 2 years after I graduated high school, just because of the relationship I was in, and then I was also fresh out of high school, forced to go into college. There was just a lot going on.
Mhm.
Also,
I thought I told
house,
you weren't allowed to answer the questions.
the collective.
Too late.
So I would say probably the year or 2 years after I got out of high school. So same, really.
Tristan.
Yeah.
I really don't
Twinsies.
know what year I would choose. The only reason I'm saying that, there are things I would want to change, but I went through those phases for a reason, so I really don't think I would change anything because it wouldn't be who I am today. That's a legit.
That's the
That's
exact
legit.
same answer I have. I wouldn't want to change
I
anything
wouldn't
because
wanna
I don't
change
think I would have
anything.
been on the path that I am. I wouldn't have met him.
And
I
that's
wouldn't have
exactly
met
how I
you. I
feel.
wouldn't have met Erienne.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, yeah, I would want to say I want to change my relationship, but at that point in those years, I wouldn't know what I'd want now if I didn't go through that shit back then. So
Mhm.
I wouldn't change anything. I
I
wouldn't.
can kind of relate to that too. But this was also, for context, like the third or fourth time I had gone back to this
Right,
person
right,
within
You're
the
like,
span
I
of
just
like
didn't learn.
yeah, I
Right.
didn't learn at that point.
Right.
So at that point,
Yeah.
yeah. But the whole college thing, like I'm not doing anything that went towards my college degree.
right.
Now,
Yeah, I
Like-
see what you're saying.
going to college was pointless for me, in my opinion. So I
Right.
could have went that whole time without having to go, and it would have been fine.
Mhm.
Nothing would have changed or happened. Okay. Fuck you, Apple. What's the most remote location you've been to?
Like secluded, like the least amount of people, or remote as in like the farthest from home.
Let's.
That's a
Either
great
one.
way.
I would say remote, as in like far away from civilization, no cell service,
Okay.
nothing, no contact.
No humans.
Yeah. I would probably say this is gonna sound so stupid, but because I haven't really been to like a whole lot of places, but I would say like when I was in my trip on Hawaii, we went like hiking up a mountain and like there was nothing up there. There was no people. Nobody was hiking. What the hell did we do that for? There was no cell service. You could barely even like send pictures. There was just pretty much me and my class. It was nice because at the time like we got to like hang out together in this beautiful place where there wasn't a lot of people, but yeah, that was probably the most like I've been away from like a big group of people.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Well, I used to live in the UP. If that says anything.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
That's your answer.
That's my answer. And if you're gonna go towards like being away from family and things like that, it would be when I lived in Alabama. So that's my answer.
Gulf of Mexico.
You been to Gulf of
Cruise ship.
Mexico? That's right.
Oh my god, we were the furthest thing from secluded.
Yeah,
Listen,
but it's
I
but
mean,
it's
I
weird.
guess-
Thousands
But
of
it's
fucking
yeah,
scary.
that would
Yeah.
freak me out a little bit.
That-
But I would say
You-
like
you
from
have
from
things
land,
that
from
you think about.
civilization, that would be kind of weird because
Yeah, I can see what you're saying.
That was remote because we were in the middle of an ocean.
That was pretty remote.
yeah.
That was wild, especially with the rocky seas. I can't.
I think
Yeah,
that was a
hashtag
valid
thanks.
answer.
Gatlinburg,
Kristen?
Tennessee, on the Appalachian Trail.
That'd be fun.
That would be fun.
That would be. I want to go to Tennessee and do those like carts that go through like the mountains.
Yeah. So I heard that we're supposed to get that
Allegedly.
but nothing ever came from that.
Anyways, next
Yeah.
question.
Sorry.
What is your ideal sandwich?
You have to ask her this question. You know she's gonna be complicated with this.
No,
Or
I'm
she
not.
might-
No,
oh.
I'm not.
I have
no,
a
I'm not.
controversial
This
answer.
is more less about the contents and more about the like location, but it is just a normal like white bread. I usually go with chicken on my sandwiches, but chicken, cheese, mayo, mustard, salt, pepper, and oregano. Season your fucking sandwiches. But it
Season the
has,
sandwiches,
it
bitch.
has to be eaten on a beach day. Beach, river day, whatever. Those are when your sandwiches taste best. I don't care.
Can we put this on a T-shirt for her?
Yeah.
You're looking at the wrong person.
Oh, can we
Yeah.
put this? Okay.
You need to be looking
But
at me.
yes, that sandwich.
Huh.
Just plain normal sandwich, but it has to be eaten on a beach day because I don't care. Those taste best and a side of chips.
Grilled cheese
Oh,
Knew
that's a
it.
good
with
answer.
lunch meat, specifically ham.
Ham.
I was gonna say don't say anything but ham.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say if you said
no.
something else, I would have been grossed
Basic-
It's
out.
like
your
roast
basic-
beef.
Fuck the roast beef.
On a fucking
Not
cheese.
literally, but figuratively.
Gnarly.
Just plain simple, basic, at home grilled cheese with lunch meat.
So regular
Yeah.
cheese,
So,
like no
like a
no,
hammy-
Swiss ham.
no specific cheese
No,
though.
honey ham. Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese. And I don't think I've ever had a
So
Swiss
ham and
cheese.
cheese.
Yeah,
See, I like can't eat grilled cheese if there's not tomato soup.
I agree.
Even if it's ham and cheese, tomato soup. It's like a reward.
Tristan's
point.
itching over here.
What's yours?
My basic would be honey ham, honey turkey, Mayo. I'm a plain basic. Oh, and cheese. I'm sorry. It could be
But
Swiss.
what about the bread?
Oh, regular bread. Regular white bread. Or a slider, but regular white bread. Yeah.
Hot dog.
I love hot dogs, though.
I told you mine was going to be controversial.
That's not a. That's not a sandwich. If we're
What's the
talking,
definition of a
don't-
sandwich?
No, listen. Don't get me into the theory of bread.
Oh
I
my
will go all
God,
day about
That's
that.
another episode,
That
legitly.
is an. Yeah. No.
She
we can't
had to
go
come
there.
to us and
That's
be like,
a fucking
listen,
taco.
I need to know the answer.
Okay?
Yeah.
It is on 3 sides. It's a taco.
You need to talk to her about this theory she's got.
We'll get into it later.
Okay.
I think you'll grow to appreciate it.
What is your favorite aisle in the grocery store?
The international one. I don't care. It's got pasta. It's got noodles. It's got everything.
That's a good question.
Taco, like literally Italian, Mexican, Chinese.
Ugh.
Those are my 3 favorite fucking foods.
Agree.
And it's all in one fucking aisle? Hell yeah. That section.
I don't know the answer
Yeah,
to
top
this.
it. Yeah, top
I don't know
it.
the answer to this one. Do I look like a girl that goes grocery shopping all the time? Absolutely not. I'm broke.
Hey,
We're
it,
missing
didn't
Kaylee.
say grocery.
Oh.
He did say grocery
Yeah.
store.
Aisle
Okay, but
in the
Meyer's a grocery store.
True, Meyer
And
is
you
a grocery
could say,
store.
like, the beauty section.
Mm.
Or something like that, you know what I mean?
Home
Yeah.
section for me.
Oh, she's getting close to
The
microphone.
garden section. Do some ASMR. Myrtle.
Meow
She's
into the
so
microphone.
tiny. Just gonna get your toes, Erienne. Looks like
Don't.
it.
Michael, what's yours?
Yeah.
I said the home section.
It depends on the grocery store for me.
Meyer.
Meyer specifically.
Yeah. We'll
Does
use
it
the
have to
basics.
be Meijer?
We'll use the Holy Grail. I'm sorry, Meyer's the best.
I do
Perks
like
and
Meijer.
Coupons.
Okay, I can't agree though that Walmart is like the camping section for me because that shit is always lit.
She's not wrong.
True.
If I could pick a store, it'd be Menards right now.
Oh.
That's my guilty pleasure. I'm sorry.
I would have to go with the area and say the International Foods in Meyer.
That's the
Yeah.
best.
Where's the
Yeah.
mac and cheese at? Is that the noodle aisle?
The mac and cheese
Well,
is right in the
I
front.
don't think
of
it
the
says
square.
exactly
Pasta.
noodle, but
Pasta, I think.
yeah,
So mac and cheese though isn't actually in the pasta. It's almost like in the same aisle as the soup.
yeah,
Don't
It's
quiz
the
me
box-
about my Meijer.
it's-
I know that shit.
It's
Like
the
back of my hand.
boxed meals.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Interesting.
Quick, easy, ready. Let's go.
Do you have a hidden party trick?
No. I'm literally so boring I don't have a talent.
Hmm.
I don't know if I do.
I genuinely don't think I have a single like party trick talent at all.
I don't think I do
Mm.
either.
I'm boring.
I don't think I do either.
I have like other talents, but not like cool, weird, quirky ones. Just like basic, boring bitch ones, you know?
What's a basic boring bitch one?
Like I feel like I'm good at cooking, or I'm good at
Oh.
baking, or like I'm good at like designing things.
Or
but,
a
like,
strawberry cake?
I know you fucked up that cake.
That-
I know that was the best cake.
I'm not gonna lie, that was probably my favorite cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next
But I feel
question.
like those aren't party trick ones.
No.
If you were an ice cream flavor, which one would you be?
I'm gonna go with my like childhood favorite, and it's very basic, but it's strawberry. But it's gotta have actual strawberry pieces in it.
Hmm.
I don't want to hear it. Don't
I,
look at me
I
like
love
that.
strawberry cake. I love strawberry anything.
Don't look at
so.
me. I'm actually not that much of an ice cream fan, though, if you can believe it.
Huh.
So I'm pretty basic when it comes to ice cream. I don't really stray out. I'm actually more of a frozen yogurt gal. Yeah.
Mine would be Neapolitan, but it would be how I said it, my childhood Napoleon ice cream.
That's cute.
That's
That's
yeah.
cute. Like caramel tracks, probably.
That'd be like moose tracks,
Yeah.
or like
With
Magnolia
caramel.
and fudge or whatever. The
Yeah,
fudge
just
is.
caramel pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, chocolate and caramel.
I vote. I pop quiz my husband. What's mine? What's my favorite ice cream?
Ooh.
Superman.
He does.
What's
love
my
me.
favorite outside of? What's my favorite ice cream?
Lemon sherbet.
Okay, second favorite.
We used to go to Kilwins. I remember that. Yep. Anyway.
I don't know what your second favorite would be.
Chocolate chip cookie dough.
Oh.
Oh.
What's my third favorite?
You said that like
Girl, I
bitch.
don't know.
Pineapple Dole Whip.
Oh.
Oh.
That's a pretty good answer, I will say.
Fucking. And then.
But
fourth is
sherbet
the-
and Dole Whip don't really count as ice cream.
No, they
but
really
those are,
don't, but-
that's
Dairy
his ice
If we're
cream.
if we're talking about an iced treat,
Yeah, iced treat.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. 7. Have you met anyone famous?
no, I have never met anybody famous. I've seen like in concert, but I've never actually met them, like spoke to them. Lame, I know.
So outside of concerts, have you ran into anyone famous? Or in concert seen anyone famous? Who did you see?
I saw Scotty McCreery in concert, and then I also saw like 10 different actors from The Walking Dead because they filmed like 10 miles from my dad's house. So I got to like watch it from like a parking lot like way up here, and we watched it, but I didn't actually get to like go and see them because obviously I'd get arrested. But you know, and I was like 10, but
That's kind of cool.
yeah, they shot like actually because they always shoot in Georgia, and that's where my dad lives. And we actually seen them like 6 years in a row at different locations because it's all like within an hour of where my dad works because he kind of travels for work, so he travels all over Georgia. So every time we go to a job site, he's like, "Hey, you want to just take the car?" And it's like 20 minutes down the road. There's The Walking Dead. You can go watch them film.
That is kind of
Yeah.
cool. George has a lot of stuff going on over there,
Yeah, there is. It's fucking stupid. It's always hot as shit too.
Yeah.
But
especially after it rains. Fuck that.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Bree, have you met anyone famous?
I have, but I can't think of his name right now.
Must not be that famous.
No, well, I can't.
hints.
Well, okay, so I used to work at a hotel in Alabama, and we would have like the convention center was literally a skywalk across, and they'd hold like a whole bunch of different events over there, and we'd really check in a lot of people. So I've met a couple of WWE superstars. I can't think of his name right now, but Sting. Sting was the guy that I met. I swear to God, I checked this motherfucker in. If you guys ever look him up, he had the white face paint and the black lines down his face. He was a pretty famous wrestler back in the day. But I swear to God, I checked him in. Ric Flair, I've seen at the restaurant right across the front desk. I swear I met a famous baseball player at one point. I can't think of his name, but like this is back in the way heydays. Like Freddie something, like I don't know.
Freddie Flintstone.
Freddie Flintstone? I don't know. I don't remember his name, but
Well, all right, Miss Hollywood.
I swear I've seen other people, but I couldn't tell you. Oh, well, he's not really that famous, but I think we've all seen. Maybe you guys didn't see him.
Yeah.
We seen him. It was Michigan's coach. I can't think of his name.
Oh,
But that's
Jim-
not super
I wouldn't
famous.
say
Harbaugh?
famous.
Yeah, Jim Harbaugh.
He's like, I mean, I guess he'd be like kind of famous in the sports world, but
In the
not
sports
really,
world,
like,
yeah, but
in
not
the
like
big leagues.
celebrity wise.
Fun fact
but...
though, my one brother went to school with Haley Marshall.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Huh.
She was a bitch apparently,
I mean,
but
Like Eminem's daughter?
yeah,
yeah.
they went to the same high school.
Was it Elk Rapids?
No, this is when she was in a school on like the suburbs of Detroit.
Oh. Because she went to Elk Rapids High School, which my mom went to. So.
I didn't know that.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
because his house is that Torch Lake house that I was telling you about.
Yeah,
I
my dad
remember
actually
that.
worked less than like a mile from Eminem's house, like that he grew up in.
wow.
My grandpa met Eminem randomly.
Hmm.
He was driving down the road that his summer house is on Torch Lake, and Eminem and his bodyguards were backing up a trailer,
That's crazy.
and my grandpa like stopped to ask if he could help them like
Yeah.
maneuver, and Eminem was like, no.
Wow.
And my mom and I were both like, why the fuck did you not ask him for an autograph?
Yeah.
Or like talk to him or anything? My mom and I were pissed.
Mhm.
But my grandpa was like didn't realize that
Right.
was Eminem until after the
Yeah.
fact.
Right.
And then he told my mom and I, and we were both like, yeah, that was Eminem.
Mhm.
My dad's met a lot of famous people. Go ahead.
I
Sorry.
haven't met.
I
You haven't met anything?
actually have
Yeah.
actually met someone, Tim Allen.
Did you really?
Mhm.
No
Man.
shit.
Yeah, he was. He has a house in Charlevoix,
Yeah.
So one of the Venetian festivals
Mhm.
that I went to as a kid, me and my parents were walking through by the Villager,
Yeah.
and he comes walking out, and we like literally run into each other,
Yeah.
and we were like, he was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, we didn't see you there,
Yeah.
or I didn't see you there," and my stepdad was like, "Oh yeah, no, totally fine, no
Just knock
worries."
me over. Just knock the kid
Nonchalant,
over.
like it's fine, it's totally fine. He was super nice.
Oh.
I think he was with one of his daughters, maybe.
Okay.
But I was like maybe younger than 10.
Yeah, you wouldn't probably.
I
Mhm.
don't really remember it,
Yeah.
but I remember like the scene to where he was running
Yeah.
into us.
How cool.
Yeah, that was
I didn't know that. That's pretty neat.
wild.
Fun
He's
fact
in,
I didn't know about
he's in
Michael.
Charlevoix all the time.
Oh yeah, he's always in Charlotte.
Yeah.
Especially during Venetian Festival.
I've seen it
Mm.
posted on Facebook so many times it's not even funny.
Never
He
met
loves
him. Also-
Michigan.
He also has a house over in Maple City, kind
Okay.
of by Empire, Traverse City
Mhm.
area. Has a house
Interesting.
over there.
Didn't know that.
And my ex-stepdad's brother-in-law used to do cabinets for him.
Oh. You know he got arrested for cocaine back
Yeah.
in the day. Just fun fact on tip knowledge.
Anyways, moving
But
on.
he's still pretty cool.
We are
Anyway.
running out of time, so we
Sorry.
gotta like blast through these.
If you could swap places with one person for a day, who would it be?
That is hard. I would probably switch places with Storm because I want to wake up energized for once in my life.
We're back to the last episode.
Yeah. Yep. Yep, that's him. That's what I want.
Don't look at me. I don't have a fucking clue.
Taylor Swift. I just want to be a billionaire. Or a cat. Or a Myrtle. I want to be a cat.
I would switch places with no one because I love my life just the way it is.
It's only for a day, geez.
I love my life just the way it is.
Anyway.
A millionaire would be fun though.
Yeah. Billionaire.
Just to try. Billionaire. Sorry. Yeah.
Exact-
Billionaire would be-
Correction.
yeah. Cool. We want to be rich, bitch. Moving on.
What would you rate 10 out of 10?
What? Like a thing that I think is just fucking fantastic? A nap. Like a midday nap.
Oh my god.
There's fucking
Yes.
nothing
That's
than a
good,
midday
actually.
nap and then waking up at like 7 p.m. Just well rested, ready for...
to go back to sleep.
Yeah, you eat dinner,
Yes.
maybe shower, and then you're right back in bed, cozying up
Yep.
with a movie.
Yep.
Midday nap, period.
Naps
and
in
tacos.
general.
And tacos.
Taco Bell.
Just tacos. We don't specify here. It's just tacos.
The Cheez-It Crunch Wrap.
What I was gonna say was the PlayStation 5,
Oh.
but I mean mine was completely out of. Never mind.
I mean, so is a nap, but
I
here
mean,
we are.
That's the only thing I could come up with on the top of my head was the PlayStation 5.
I
10
mean,
out of
that would
10.
be technical.
You said answer these quickly. I was trying.
Yeah.
You did a good one.
I agree with the nap, honestly. Naps are 10 out of 10. I do them every
It's
day.
gotta be midday. Like a nice, crisp 2 p.m.
Sometimes I can't. I just can't do it sometimes.
Nap
But there's
at
nothing better than it. You know what I mean?
night. What would your perfect room look like?
Organized, clean. I literally don't care about anything else. I just want things that like... I love vintage furniture. I love things with like odd designs.
Mhm.
And this is like how I also like want my house. Is I want weird shapes, I want funky furniture, I want vintage. I want everything to have a place.
Mm-hmm.
I need it crisp, clean, and just like cozy. No big lights. Little lights only.
Overhead lights?
No, I'm never turning that thing on.
No.
No.
Lamps?
Lamps,
Okay.
it like fairy lights. Literally, I don't care as long as it's not a big light. That's it.
Can I add to that?
Yeah.
I just want a door.
That
Oh.
too.
I want a bedroom door. I don't have one currently.
I would say I want one of those dual level living rooms
Yes.
with the fireplace on one wall. You have a great
Oh,
big
yes.
huge.
It said bedroom.
It did say
bedroom.
bedroom.
You could have
but
a double layer bedroom. I love the ones
Or
that have like the
double
bed
layer
space
bedroom.
on the top and then like the like desk space with
Mhm.
like stuff on the bottom. Those are fucking cool.
I meant living room, but dual level living room,
Mhm.
2-story living room, fireplace that goes all the way up. windows that go all the way
Oh
up.
God,
No overhead lighting.
I want big windows.
I want a huge bay window.
Yes, I want windows.
And then vintage furniture. Basically
Yeah.
my living room, but 2 stories.
Yep.
Next
Tea
question.
room.
What mystery do you wish you knew the answer to?
What the fuck was going on with Helen Keller? That girl was not fucking real. She was not real. There's no way she did all the things that they said she did. There's no way. I want to know. That's who I would switch lives with, because I know you're fucking lying.
Oh hell.
Something's wrong. You can't be blind and deaf and fly like a plane and shit. You can't do that.
Oh, she flew a plane?
Exactly.
I didn't know that.
Who puts a blind deaf girl in a seat of a fucking aircraft?
What?
No, she
Not
didn't.
me.
What?
I swear to God, there's like a story where like she wrote a book. No, she didn't. She flew a plane. She drove a car. Like all these things that like she accomplished and she did, and all these things that she overcame.
I guess I never thought of that.
No, I need to know. I need to know the secrets. I want to
In
see.
1946, Keller and a companion traveled to Europe to speak on behalf of American Foundation for Overseas Blind People. How did she speak?
My fucking point exactly. That bitch was lying. I want to know. I want to know the blueprints. I want to know everything.
Mine's gonna be morbid. I would have said Jack the Ripper. Just saying.
I will send you. I have a video where they explain who Jack the Ripper is.
Oh, really?
Yes. It's not like obviously confirmed, but it has so many details.
Actually, hold on. Go ahead. I have
But
another one.
it's like a famous painter or whatever, and he like paints his.
So,
it's a ballerina painter. I can't remember his name, but I will send you the video.
Okay.
This girl goes. It's like 15 minutes long, but it's so worth it because she literally goes into depth about how this is her theory of who Jack the Ripper is and everything and so on.
My next thing would have been O.J. Simpson.
JFK.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's. I knew yours.
Yeah.
That's always mine.
O.J. Simpson. And
Bermuda
did you really
Triangle.
kill her?
Yeah. I think
Well, he's
also
dead now.
if
Yeah, I know.
if I had to choose like a famous like murder or something, I would pick like Princess Diana or Marilyn Monroe.
Good one.
Diana, yep.
They didn't just die.
No,
JFK,
absolutely didn't just die.
JFK, Bermuda Triangle, Princess Diana.
Yep.
Everything that's in the president's book.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
If you didn't have to sleep, what would you do with the extra time?
Honestly, right now, I would like play Hogwarts Legacy
Yeah.
because I feel like I have it and I'm like I have so much fun when I do play it, but I have so many things going on where like at max I get to play it for like an hour. And it's like every 6 to 7 days and it's pissing me off.
You need to
I have
request
no
a
free
week
time.
off to play it like I did.
But I can't. I don't have enough PTO. I do. Well, here's the thing: is I do, however, have like almost 2 weeks off in July when my little brother's up, who is also a Harry Potter fiend like me
You
because
play Hogwarts Legacy.
I put that in him. You're gonna like Harry Potter, and I have one more slot on my character thing for him. So he will definitely be playing while he's up here. But yes, that's what I would do with my spare time right now.
I would actually be reading. Like not recently, got into reading again. So I'd probably read more.
I'd fill it with more work.
I was gonna say that too. That was my second thing. Would be like get
More
a second
money.
job, get more money. If I didn't have to sleep, if it wasn't biologically necessary, that's 8 whole hours. I mean, I could work like 3 or 4 hours and still have 4 hours of free time.
True. I don't
Plus,
know if I would
let's
wanna
be honest,
work
I sleep
more.
at least 10 hours a day.
Bree?
Napping.
I would finish my schoolwork and probably try to get me and my sister's business back up and running. That's what I would do.
Next question.
This is. If you were a dictator of a small island nation, what crazy dictator stuff would you do?
Okay, this one is just for Arian. We're
Yeah.
Okay.
getting down on time.
Oh my god, I don't know. That's a crazy thing to ask me right now, to be honest. I'd probably like ban things I don't like. I can't think of like anything on the top of my head, but like one of them would be like olives. There's no fucking olives on this island. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not
There's
doing
no
it.
olives.
no, I'm not doing it. Everything would be, you would have to have, like, if you're employed, you would have to have a mandatory break. I would do it like almost like Europe, where like um they request, like they almost mandate that you have to go take your lunch like outside of the office, and it's an hour. Da 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 da. I would just make it such a peaceful place and disband all the things I don't like.
Also, their work week is like super short too.
Yeah, it's like 3 days, 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, I know.
That would be nice.
And they have healthcare, dude. Shit. Next.
What would be your first question after waking up from being cryogenically frozen for 100 years?
Where's a bed? I need a nap. No, I would probably, my first question would be like, is there's like still Taco Bell? Like, is there still places that I can eat and enjoy? Have the robots taken over? Like, there's so many things that would run through my head that I'd probably just not even speak. I'd just be like, okay, bye, see ya.
What is
Just
life?
throw me out there, I'll figure it out.
What irrational fear do you have?
Water. Yeah, I don't fucking like water. I don't like, I don't know, it's such a weird thing because I'm not really scared of water because I love river trips, I love going to the beach, I love being on like tubes, boats, da 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 da. But put me in the water, I'm so good. No, it
That's
gets like,
me.
I feel like I get to just a point where like I'm super comfortable and all of a sudden I'm like, I think I'm gonna die. And then I just panic. Don't ask me why, don't know. It's such a weird thing because I'll be like in Hawaii when we went deep sea fishing, we did nighttime snorkeling with like manta rays. Like I was in the water all the fucking time, and it would just get to a point where I just like, and I need to go, I need to go, I need to go. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird because it just comes like I think it's irrational for me because it fluctuates so much. Where it's just like all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I'm panicking. Cool.
I'm the same way with water, actually. I
Yeah.
don't like water. I'll be in it.
Like I don't think I could go on a cruise because I feel like I would just have a panic attack the whole time.
It's actually, you don't really notice. It's
I
like a
would.
floating
I
island.
see. For me, is I just panic for no reason. Like I will be, for an instance, I was like swimming in the dark with all my friends. We were all in a very small lake. There's literally nothing, like you can pretty much walk across this whole thing. It's that shallow, and it just got to a point where I'm like, it's too dark. I don't want to, and I had to like get out, and I just sat there because I was gonna have a panic attack. I had just been swimming in there for like an hour and a half. And all of a sudden, I'm like, and I'm done. I'm going to freak out. And if I don't get out of the water, I'm going to drown because I'm just going to freeze up. I don't know. It's just who I am.
I love that.
Chronic anxiety.
Did you see your hop? Oh, we got it on camera. Sorry.
What chapters would you separate your autobiography into?
Like, how so? Like, the titles of the chapter? Or, like, what do you mean?
Like, I would say childhood title. Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know. What chapters would you separate your autobiography into? So would you have like parts? So like part 1, childhood. Part 2, teenage. Part 3, adult.
I'd probably make them, like, funny ones. Like, it would be like, oh, my childhood, but I'd be like, where it all started.
Yeah.
Where it started to go wrong. The bad times.
Drama.
Starting to get better. Oops, got worse. Like, that's,
Psych.
yeah. That's how I would do it. They would have like those like age periods, but it would just be like funny titles, and then like in parentheses, childhood.
Love
Gotta
that.
clarify.
Which of your scars, parentheses, if you have any, has the best story behind it?
I don't really have any scars because I was one of those kids that didn't like to do anything that I thought I would get hurt. But I think the most interesting one is I have one on my knee that I got from, and this is so fucking stupid, and that's why I think it's like the best story. I was like maybe 12 and I fell into like a kiddie pool that was on my dad's porch and somehow got sliced by the porch, but it didn't pop the pool. So I don't
What?
Yeah, I don't know how it happened, but I had like a scar right here.
Hmm.
Yeah, I got sliced by a porch through a literal like kiddie pool.
Hmm.
That was just used to like cool the dogs off in the summer. And I fell into it and slice my leg with a porch, mind you, like wood. I had like a whole fucking like splinter and shit. But the pool was completely fine, completely intact, not a pop, not nothing.
The math doesn't
I was a
math.
survivor, yeah.
I'm a survivor.
What bends your mind every time you think about it?
Helen Keller.
Yeah, actually. No, for real. I think what bends my mind the most is, and this is such a weird thing and it's such a shift, but when you're dreaming, every person that's in your mind is somebody you've met before. Your face or your brain can't imagine faces. Like it can't create faces. It can't create colors. So everything that you're made up in your dream, even though you don't know these people, you've met these people, and that freaks me out.
Except for one.
Okay, don't say that to me.
There's only one. The Dream Man.
You have a dream, man? Okay.
Michael, next question.
Anyway, if you were put into solitary confinement for 6 months, what would you do to stay sane?
Honestly, I would probably try to sleep.
Nap?
I mean, that would take up like a majority of my day, you know, for the most part. And I feel like I don't know if anybody else had this, but you ever had like a lazy day where you're just kind of in and out of sleep all fucking day and you don't really do anything?
Wednesdays.
Yeah. I feel like that would keep me sane because when you're sleeping, you can actually like dream of things and have, you know, like, oh, I'm watching TV, but I'm actually just dreaming. Or, oh, I'm visiting family, but oh, I'm just dreaming. Or, I'm just... So it's kind of like a break. Where I feel like, you know, would keep me sane for a minute, you know, at least. I mean, I think in all actuality, I would go crazy within the first 45 minutes of being in solitary confinement because I would just have an anxiety attack and die. Next.
This man.
Power.
Never.
I don't see him. I have seen his photo like on social media, but no, that man has never appeared in my dreams. I don't know who that is. No.
If you were forced to relive one 10-minute block of your life again and again for all eternity, what 10 minutes of your life would you choose?
That's hard. That's hard. Probably, and I'll be so real. Probably any time of my senior trip to Hawaii. Because I had the most fun. I was with all my friends. There wasn't anything that was bad happening. It was like 4 or 5 years of work, so it just made it so much better. And you're in fucking Hawaii.
That was more of a nicer thing than I was gonna say.
Initially, I thought like in the womb because that was the best sleep of my life, but I had to come up with somewhat of a real
Best 9 months
answer.
ever.
Yeah, the last time I got a good 8 hours of sleep.
True.
Breeze has to have something to do with sex.
Yep. Sorry.
Of course. Anyway, moving on. I mean, you're not. No. What bridges do you not regret burning?
I'm not gonna give too much info on this, but a member of my family who has just like been terrible my whole life and finally like burned the bridge after graduation. Actually have not spoken, but probably 2 words, and that was at a funeral because again, family, trying to be respectful. In like 5 years, and it's so wonderful because I still see the havoc that they wreak on my other family members' lives, and it's so nice to like be living in my own world and not have to deal with that and like the toxicity level, and even just like having that person in my life would have made it 20 times harder. So, bye-bye.
And you know, honestly, good for you. Because I feel like a lot of people don't, because they think that like they're family, so they have to like think that they need to be in their life all the time.
It's definitely hard.
Not a thing.
It is hard because I catch myself thinking so much about like almost being angry because I'm like, you and I could have had such a good relationship, but you decided to be this type of person and just be, and I will say probably the purest form of evil that I've ever met has been in that person. And it's so nice to be like, oh yeah, I'm rid of them. But it's also like, you constantly think about like, if you had just been better, like we could have been so great together. You would have been such a big part of my life. and you decided that wasn't worth it.
Mm-hmm.
And especially being like, this is in my like kind of immediate family.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you literally could have been such a big part of my life, but it was not worth it. It was worth like nothing.
Yeah.
Like being the person that you are meant more to you than trying to build a relationship with me.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I don't think it's talked about.
But
enough.
sayonara.
Yeah.
I don't regret the decision at all.
Love that.
Yeah. Next.
Ooh, these were the one questions that I had. If your life was a movie, what genre would it be?
I would hope comedy. Because that's my favorite genre.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like no matter what, if you're going through a good, bad, happy, sad, whatever, comedy always makes it a little bit better.
No.
And that's what I would want. Because if I had to rewatch my life over, I would want to be laughing at it. I wouldn't want to be like crying or
Honestly.
just being emotional. Gag.
Emotion.
Yeah.
Emotional
Because I feel like
damage.
with comedy
Yeah,
too, you can
emotional
have
damage.
all the range of emotions and it still be nice to look. I feel like comedy is the ultimate happiness. So.
And then going into the next question, if your life was that said movie, who would direct it?
Direct? God, I don't know any directors. Shit, this is terrible. Probably. I would
Adam
probably
Sandler.
want Adam Sandler to direct it. Yes.
Hmm.
Because I would want every, like, one of his friends in the movie in some aspect. I don't care if, like, David Spade plays me. I literally don't care. I don't care. That would be the best. So, yeah, actually, thank
Her
you,
tongue
Bree.
was sticking out.
That helped me
You're
a lot.
welcome.
Adam Sandler is totally my answer.
Has he directed a movie?
All of his
All of
movies.
his movies.
He has.
That's
Happy,
that's
yeah.
his production studio. Yeah.
Happy Madison.
Huh. I was gonna say Happy Gilmore, but
Well, they're coming out the second one.
Yep.
if you could give a name to your favorite kitchen appliance, what would it be?
Oh, this is exciting. I want to.
Okay, this is gonna be so cheesy, and I don't care, and Brie already knows.
I do.
It's probably gonna be like Bell, because my favorite kitchen
Oh.
appliance is my butter bell. Because I fucking love my butter bell. Nothing fucking compares.
Not your ricer?
She kept talking about this thing for the
No.
longest time, so I had to.
No.
Are we fighting with the ricer?
It's not that I'm
With the
fighting with
rice.
it because it still makes the best mashed potatoes ever. It's just so inconvenienced. Like, it inconveniences me to clean it. It's terrible because it doesn't really fit in my dishwasher. You pretty much have to hand clean it.
That would be a pain.
It keeps like smacking my knuckles when I try to clean it because it like
Oh.
has that little flapper thing. Yeah, it's terrible.
Knuckles.
Terrible to clean, but mashed potatoes are so worth it.
That's the new gadget name. The knuckle smacker.
Okay. Choose one: a book made of chocolate or toilet paper made of cotton candy.
A book made of chocolate. Who the? I don't want toilet paper made out of cotton candy.
That
Because I would just feel gross.
would be nasty.
I'll take the toilet paper made out of cotton candy.
No,
I have a
because
bidet.
my thing is like the texture thing. I
Oh.
can't touch cotton candy because it's that texture
Yeah,
thing.
I don't
Really?
like it.
So if I'm shoving
don't-
that up my ass, no.
Why are you shoving toilet paper up your ass?
Yeah, I don't think you should be shoving.
This is why he won't use the bidet, because he's like, it's gonna go up my ass. No, it doesn't
It does
go up
your ass. Have you used it?
Yes, I have. I
Are we
use it on a
using the
daily
same
basis.
bidet?
You're like, you're
It's
using
not-
it wrong.
I use it on a daily basis. It does not go up your ass. But
Debatable.
apparently, that's what
It
you
is
do with all the
very
toilet
debatable.
paper you use. The quarter of a roll of toilet
Fuck
paper. you
yourself.
use.
Listen,
with
you know what?
toilet
You have to
paper.
make sure your ass is clean. I better not see no streaks on that. And I'll use as much toilet paper as I need to make sure that that is
My ass is
Completed.
squeaky clean
Yeah,
at all
because you use
times.
bidet that shoots
That
up
would
your
be
ass.
so weird. I feel like I
washer.
would. Oh, I just can't.
So what was your answer?
Chocolate book, duh.
Oh,
I don't know. Cotton candy as toilet paper I don't think I could eat it because I think that it would gross me out that it's toilet paper
And it would
shaped.
be in the bathroom.
And you
It grossed me
can't
out.
use it because it's fucking cotton candy.
Sticky ass.
Yeah.
okay. favorite question.
I'm answering
Oh,
this
boy.
one. Sorry.
We're all answering this one.
We're all answering this.
If you were a ghost, how would you haunt people?
Oh, this is my favorite. I'm haunting the fuck out of everybody.
But how?
I don't
But
care.
how?
I'm throwing shit. I'm gonna like. I would do it depending on who you are, because there would be psychological ones that I'm like, I'm just moving things, everything a half inch to the right, everything. And then there'd be ones where like I'm hiding the remotes, I'm taking the batteries out, and then there's ones where like I'm throwing your shit. I'm throwing your shit across the room. Your lights are flicking on and off. Your stereo's blasting. I'm fucking with you. But there's ones that I would fuck up psychologically. Not my mom. I'll do nice with her. But no, like all my brothers, oh, I'm fucking with them. Years of torment, because now all my little brothers can really fuck with me. So yeah, I'm haunting their asses. I'm haunting their asses. All your shit's moves. Your socks are in the wrong drawer. Oh yeah.
I want to be a bidet.
So you can shoot up people's asses.
But
Ironic.
but if you think about it, it's like, is it gonna work? Is it not gonna work?
Yeah.
Is it gonna be scalding hot? Is it gonna be really cold? Is it just not gonna work?
Huh.
Is it gonna power wash?
It's just
Is it not
chocolate. It's
gonna
just
power
melted
wash?
chocolate.
I don't know. One doesn't know. So I'm gonna be a bidet.
Well, you know how sometimes people say you have certain smells that you can smell, like cigarettes and stuff like that? I'm gonna fart spray everybody in that fucking room with Thaddeus's fucking ass rank motherfucking asshole. I'm gonna fucking conjure that fucking smell and just fucking throw it in people's faces.
That is disgusting.
I
I'm
would
gonna
be,
haunt y'all with Thaddeus's fart smells.
Thaddeus's asshole.
Yeah.
I
Literally.
would be a watcher, and I would just like make a scary face appear in the window every so often
No.
in different windows
Freak
throughout
me
the
out.
house.
See, I think my favorite one would be like the psychological, where like you do like those small things that people like have to second guess their own head.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd leave those ones for them.
Is that it?
That is all 26 questions.
I thought it was 20.
It
He did
was,
20.
but 26.
He added 6 more.
Oh my lord.
Because there were some others that I had thought of previously too that I wanted to add to the mix. So,
That's fair.
and they were the good ones too. Like
Yeah.
the movie ones, those were my absolute
Yeah.
favorite ones.
Mm,
Like mine would be Tim Burton, and mine would be a drama.
that's
Drama.
fair.
And Tim Burton would be directing it because it's black and white.
Anyways, thanks for watching or listening. Buy our candles. Bye.
Bye.
That was so fast. I didn't even have time to process.
He said we're fucking done.
Out.